Welcome to the collapse of our economy. DJ Wonder Chrissy here for you. Let me get over into the camera. What's going on with the camera today? I don't know. Let's see if we can get a little bit better there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Let me move over. There. Oh, maybe. There we go. DJ Wonder Chrissy here at it. It is Tuesday, May 14th. Here to talk about moolah. Talk about the moolah in your life. There we go. Got a good show for you today. Let's bring down the music and get it on with the show. There you go. It's Tuesday, May 14th, and this is Land Cruiser Midwest. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Share this like the Dickens, folks. Gotta share and get this news out. We're talking about inflation today. I still don't... Where can I... Need to get in the screen here properly. Joey's crowding me out. Joey Bergen is crowding me out. There's the Chippendales. It's okay for them to crowd me out. But anyway, let's talk about inflation. The PPI came in today. The CPI is coming out tomorrow. PPI, the Producer Price Index, was not good news. It rose 0.5% for the month. They were expecting 0.3%, so it almost doubled. And stock market took a little bit of a hit. It's like at zero. It's flatlining today because with the news like that, they're expecting that rate increases or rate decreases are off the table for the year, which, Wall Street's been hanging on the hopes of a rate increase after, there's people calling for a rate increase to stop this inflation. Inflation is raging once again, folks, and we want to make sure that it doesn't take off, and it's possible. Remember, we were at 9% just when Joey Bergen took office. Right after he took office and he dumped a couple $1 trillion into our economy, it showed up 9%, which I saw a video that said if they compared it, see, people are trying to compare this inflation to 1970s. It's apples and oranges, folks. They've changed the computation, the algorithm, the way they calculate it in the 90s. But there are people that went back and tried to use the old equation that they used in 1970. And they said if we utilize that old way of calculation, that 9% would have translated into almost 20%. 19.8, I believe. So whether you believe it or not, we had double-digit inflation just a year and a half, 2 years ago. And we may be headed back to that. And keep in mind that the numbers that they use today are so muted, you might as well double them and to get the number that you're looking for. So they like the new algorithm because it keeps the numbers nice and low when they're really not. Do you really think that? Do you really feel inflation's at 3.5% right now? or do you feel it's more like 7%? I'm in the later category. And just to show you, I mean, we just got my real estate taxes today, folks, in the mail from the county assessor. So yeah, my taxes, real estate taxes here went up $570 this year. Better than I expected. I expected more, but still it's an increase, and I kind of wonder what they do with all this money. It's crazy. It's crazy. My only satisfaction is there's people that have more expensive houses than I do around here, and they're paying more than I am. And how they're not pissed is a question I just can't explain. So there you go. So it came to, I'm now paying like $8,700 a year in taxes to our wonderful county and school districts and library districts, the village, you name it, we're paying them. We're paying through the nose. $8,700, and they're kind enough to give us the 2-payment plan. So we got to pay sometime in June and then again towards September, I think. So you get to make 2 payments, double the fun. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope you guys have been saving your money for your real estate taxes. Inflation is here to stay. I'm sorry to say that inflation is here to stay. It's only going to go up, and then what's going to happen with you know, when they start calculating taxes for next year and they add in all the illegal migrant expenses that they had out there, what do you think the numbers are going to look like then? I saw in California, Los Angeles, or actually California in general, they can't account for $20 billion. They have no idea in the last 4 or 5 years where $20 billion went for the homeless. They've been spending money like hand over fist, or handing it out to people in the well-to-do crowd, I guess, who started companies to help the homeless. Although the situation has gotten worse in the last 5 years. Go figure. You spend $20 billion on a problem and it gets worse. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you somebody's not doing their job. They've been giving money out to all these nonprofits and organizations that had contracts to do this and that. They even showed that there was one organization that was giving free alcohol to people who were trying to detox, or they're addicted to alcohol. So they're on the streets. They didn't have any money to buy alcohol, so they created like a bar or something where if you're homeless and addicted to alcohol, you can go and get a couple of drinks per day free of charge. Figure that one out. And the taxpayers paid for it. So you're paying to have vodka shots and whiskey shots given to homeless people in I think it was in San Francisco they did this. Crazy stuff. And it only gets crazier. I think we saw in the news a couple days ago, they're starting to talk more and more about the DNC here in Chicago. They're saying that there's going to have to be some massive training that goes on with the cops, because a lot of the cops that were here for the last, I think it was a NATO meeting in 2012 or something, a lot of those people have retired or moved on. So they're